Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. So glad to have you all. Welcome, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Want to make sure I did my quick scope for you all on today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you all today. Welcome, everyone. Just going to give it a few moments. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So I just wanted to do my quick scope on today, and I was bless you. I was thinking about what to talk about. Hi from Phoenix. I was thinking about what I should talk about on today, and I just kept hearing the same thing. No more boxes. No more boxes. No more boxes. No more boxes. And I was reminded of a situation that happened. Oh, you didn't inbox me. Go to MaShani Allen author and inbox me on my author page so I can have your email address. Okay, for all of you who signed up for the 28 days of beauty tips, if you did not get your beauty tip, please go friend me at MaShani Allen author and send me an inbox there so I can add you to the list. Okay, so today I was thinking, and I was reminded of a situation. It just started today. Just go to my website, MaShaniAllen.com, and register, and you'll get the email. It starts today, February 1st. Let me start off with doing that before I do my scope. So for those of you who are new and just joined, I relaunched my book. The Beauty of Holiness is now The Beauty of Holiness, a makeover from the inside out. And as a treat for my relaunch, I am offering free spiritual beauty tips for the whole month of February. So if you go to my website, MaShaniAllen.com, you'll receive an email from me every day with a different spiritual beauty tip. And you guys are going to love them. But let me do the quick scope. I was reminded today of a conversation. And when I graduated from high school, or when I graduated from college, I got a degree in advertising from the University of Florida. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do after I graduated from college, because I originally wanted to be a sports broadcaster. That's what I originally went for. But because we had, as the journalism classes, we weren't allowed to use spell check or grammar check. So needless to say, I didn't do too well. Took the class twice, but didn't do too well, because they wouldn't let us use spell check or grammar check when we were turning our work. We just had to write news stories, but we didn't get the assistance like they do now, for grammar check. So that made me have to change my major. And I've always been a creative person, and I didn't want to leave the College of Journalism and Communications. So I ended up getting a degree in advertising, which would allow my creative side to come forth. But when I graduated, all the things that they said would happen, what type of jobs you could get with that particular degree, none of that happened for me. And I ended up at a job that was going well, but then had some major issues with management, legal almost issues with management, and I had to leave that job. And when I left that job, I wasn't really sure what to do next. So in the interim, I became a substitute teacher at the high school that I graduated from. Now, when I was in high school, I was a triathlete. I played volleyball, basketball, ran track. And I also had a 4.0 GPA. So The students couldn't really say too much to me when they tried to say that why they didn't want to do their homework because they were an athlete, because I was able to dispel all of that. So because I was a teacher at the high school I graduated from, I had a lot of influence on the students because they respected the fact that I came back to the very place that I got my high school diploma from. But I knew that that wasn't my forever. Although I was a good teacher and the students loved me, I knew that wasn't my forever. And I remember when I made the decision to move to Chicago, I had people telling me, you know, you're such a good teacher. You shouldn't leave. You're such a good teacher. And my response to them was, you know, I know that, but this is actually a microcosm of a macrocosm of what I'm called to do. And that's why I said no more boxes. Because if I would have stayed being a high school teacher, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that would have caused me to miss my destiny. And a lot of times people will look at your gifts, they'll look at your skills, they'll look at your talents, but they'll put them in a box and say, this is all that you can do with that skill. This is all you can do with that talent. And I remember that was my response. I said, this is a microcosm. This is a small portion of something huge that I'm called to do. And as I was thinking about this topic, that even the more, I started to think about Jesus. And you know, they kept trying to put Jesus in a box. They tried to crown him king. They tried to make him the king. They tried to make him their savior. They tried to make him a rabbi. And you know what? Jesus ran from boxes. But you know what he did? He walked in circles. And when I say circles, I mean spheres. Because see, boxes are jagged and they get stuck in corners. But circles and spheres are round. And they're pliable and they have movement and they have motion. Boxes don't have motion. Circles do. They're spheres. They allow you to move. Jesus walked in spheres, but he broke boxes. So that was my quick scope of encouragement. You know, I started to think about all the boxes that people have tried to put me in, to the point I'm allergic to boxes. I'm allergic to boxes. I'm allergic to people trying to put me in molds and formulas. And I'm allergic to that because I don't fit in any of those. I don't fit in anything that anyone has tried to put me in. And I understand the reason why I don't fit is because those were never the blueprint that God had for my life. And unfortunately, when people look at us, you know, they base our lives on a blueprint that they have. And most of those blueprints are so limited. Most of the blueprints that people create for us are so limited. And the thing about it, one thing Jesus said, he says, I do what I see my Father doing. So he was looking at the ultimate blueprint all the time. All the time. Which allow him to continue to break boxes and walk in spheres. So that's my quick encouragement for you all today. Don't allow people to put you in a box, and don't allow yourself to put yourself in a box. I'm like so excited because when people have been emailing me and they've been responding to the whole, the new launch of the book, The Beauty of Holiness, a makeover from the inside out. And they're just really, a lot of them are intrigued at the way that I could take beauty concepts and find a spiritual twist. But this is what God is looking for in this season. He's looking for people who will think outside of the box. He's looking for people that can take their skill and their knowledge, whether it's the military, you know, whether it's education, whether it's politics, whether it's entertainment, and allow him to show them a spiritual context so they can reach an audience that normally might not have come if you would have read a King James version of the Bible. We have to find unique ways. And I mean, he's a creator. He's a creator. And he's looking for unique ways to infuse himself in systems, to draw people to him that might not be drawn in other ways. And I remember I got a bachelor's in advertising. And then I went and got a master's in Christian counseling while being a makeup artist. I had people looking at me like I had completely lost it. Why would you go get a master's degree while you a makeup artist? And why are you a makeup artist anyway, when you got a bachelor's and a master's degree? But now it makes sense. I would have never been able to write the book, The Beauty of Holiness, had I not been a makeup artist. I mean, I loved everything beauty, but I wouldn't have had the experience or the different conversations that I had with people who wanted to know about beauty, but also wanted to grow in the things of God. I would have never known that these two worlds could come together. And I'm saying that to say, you know, whether you're in the military, whether you're in education, God still wants to infuse himself in that world, and he wants to download to you a blueprint. I mean, makeup artists have been in existence forever, but I've never seen anyone take makeup concepts and make it spiritual. So some of us wonder why our path is different and it doesn't look like the dots are connecting. They're going to connect, but they can't connect if you allow yourself to stay in a box. And not just the boxes that people put you in, even the self-imposed boxes. The Holy Spirit reminded me of something that I used to say years ago. I used to say, you know what? I don't want to live a what-if life. What if I could have got paid millions of dollars for my smile? What if I could have traveled the world just speaking and motivating people? You know, what if, whatever your what if may be, those were my what ifs. You know, that's why I just moved and did different things. What if I meet one person and I get a national contract for I don't know who I want a national contract for, so I'm not going to say. I'm not going to limit myself and put myself in a box. On the Periscope, and they be like, well, we can't do a contract with her because she says she want a contract with this person. So I'm not going to say, but what if I could get a national contract just for my smile? What if? What is your what if? And what's holding you back from that? I don't want to live a what if life. I don't want to say what I said was, I don't want to live a what if life. I want to be that old lady who got stories for days because I just went and I did and I obeyed and I tried, you know, and I leaped, you know, and I jumped and I just said, why not? That's what I want to be. I want to be that little old lady that just got stories for days and days because I tried this and I went here and I lived there and I met this person and I did this. And don't, you know, when you live a what if life, that means you're allowing your life to be in a box and you're constantly, some of y'all peeking outside that box, but it's time to break the box. It's time to break the box. I mean, the way our world is set up right now, ain't nothing guaranteed but Jesus. Jobs ain't guaranteed. Nothing is secure. So it's time to break the box and begin to walk in the sphere. That's what Jesus did. He broke boxes, but he walked in spheres. He has spheres of influences. Boxes can't go in places that spheres can go because they're jagged. And they're edged. They've got these edges. They're not flexible. There's no movement with no box. It is what it is when you get a box. But circles have motion. They roll, they spin, they move. So are you a circle? Are you a sphere? Or are you a box? And if you're a box, that's okay. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Just break it. That's all you got to do is break it. So that was my quick encouragement for you all today. I'm back in full effect, as you can see. So I will be doing my Wednesday night teaching. Break it. Demolish the box. Let the box be, what they call it, disintegrated. Is that the word? That might not be the word. Incinerated? Disintegrated? Y'all know what I mean. But I will be doing disintegrated. That's the word. I was missing the T. I will be doing my teaching scope tonight for those of you who have been following me. Hey, Apostle Sonia, I've been doing a teaching series on hidden figures of the Bible. Hidden figures of the Bible. And these are people in the Bible who I believe we need to take a closer look at. Thus far, we've done Naboth. We've done Naboth as a hidden figure of the Bible, and we've also done Stephen as a hidden figure of the Bible. But tonight, we're going to deal with the woman in purple. Yes, we're going to deal with Lydia as a hidden figure of the Bible. So I hope that you all will join me tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And for those of you who have not started getting your spiritual beauty tips, please go to MaShaniAllen.com. Exactly. Please go to MaShaniAllen.com and get your email for the whole month of February every day. I'll be providing you with a free spiritual beauty tip. And this is a part of the relaunch of my new book, The Beauty of Holiness, a makeover from the inside out. So join me. And let's get beautiful inside and outside. Okay. I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, we're going to be doing Lydia, the woman in purple. I'll see you then. You all be blessed. The other email? No, if you did not get your beauty tip today, go to MaShani Allen Author on Facebook and inbox me your email address so I can add you to the list. Okay? You got it, Tracy? Okay, good. I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Be blessed.